Hey, beautiful people. So, just doing a quick live because I've been crazy busy this week. So, this is something I did a live on quite a while ago now, but I was reminded about it at a workshop thing I've just been to, where the person there did a slightly different version but similar. So, if you're feeling sort of, we've all got those negative thoughts going through our brain, and if that really gets to you and sort of slows you down in what you're able to do, then this is just a really good way of sort of getting around that. So you can say something like negative about yourself, but then you reframe it and add in a sort of an extra bit to get your brain back to being kind to yourself, basically. So it's a really good way of being kind to yourself. So it's even though is the beginning. So like my house is in chaos, or I haven't done the things I said I'm going to do, or I didn't get home in time to make the food, or I forgot to go to the shops, or I didn't do that thing, or I didn't get in touch with that person I said I was going to, or didn't get the email out. So all those little things where you go, you're not good enough, you didn't do these things. So it's even though, and that phrase, I choose, is what follows to remember all the amazing things that I do. Now, if you can get really specific on this, it's really good. So I choose to acknowledge that I still ate healthily, or I remembered to drink water, or I remembered that I hadn't sent that thing and I sent a thing saying sorry. Or so come up with something, and it doesn't have to be related to the thing that you're beating yourself up about. It just has to be something positive about yourself. And I hate that, not positive, but kind about yourself. Kind, there's a good word. So however small, I remember to take 2 deep breaths today, or I remembered to smile at the postman, or something that's going to remind you that you did actually do something. I hate the word positive, something worthwhile. So the one that my friend was talking about in the workshop I went to was, even though I feel like my house is in chaos, nonetheless, I hydrated my body, or looked after myself, or I did some movement, or I remembered to get out in the sun, or whatever. So it has to be something like that's important, or being kind to yourself. So even if you can't think of anything, maybe have some stock phrases that you can bring in, so that it's not always, oh, I'm rubbish, blah, blah, blah. So the phrase is, even though, whatever the thing is that you're sort of beating yourself up about, I choose to be kind to you could even say that I choose to be kind to myself. I choose to remember that I'm a nice person. I choose to remember that I brush my teeth. If you're having a hard time of it and you remember to drink water, or brush your teeth, or said some kind words to your kid, or whatever. So there you go. The next time you're sort of thinking, oh, I can't do so another one which is really good is, if you're saying, oh, I can't do that thing, is always to put yet on the end, because it's telling your brain that you're willing to learn. But the one I really wanted to show was that even though I forgot to do the things I said I was going to do, I choose to remember that I'm actually an awesome person. Or, if you need someone else to be an outside force, say, I choose to remember that Viv always tells me that I'm an awesome person, because I always try and remember to say at the end of all my lives, you're amazing, don't forget you're amazing. So even if you can't think of something for yourself, maybe bring somebody else in. So even though I totally forgot to tidy the house, or unload the dishwasher, or whatever it was, I choose to remember that Viv thinks I'm an amazing person. So just thought I'd share that with you, because it's a really simple hack when we're down on ourselves, and we do tend to do way more negative thoughts about ourselves than positive thoughts. So this is a really good habit to get into, that even if you've said something not particularly nice about yourself, you put that I choose to do something different. So just thought I'd share that. And as I've said, don't forget that you are an amazing person. It's a miracle that you're here, so make the most of it. Okay, I'll see you next week. Bye.